the absolute epitome of reckless cell phone usage. I acknowledge that. Riding while taking a selfie video, but there's nobody out here, so I'm doing it. I'm on my way to the South Grove. I'm gonna check out these giant sequoias, see what the big deal is. Big deal. And then hit the road. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter day, especially compared to yesterday. What a fucking awesome day. This road just keeps climbing higher and higher. I got about 1 more mile to go. I know the camera won't do it any justice, but some of these hills are so steep, I either gotta give it the beans or go down to first gear. And I don't really want to give it the beans out here, you know? This is like a one-lane road, essentially. And it smells weird. I'll tell you one thing, if I have to walk to see a giant sequoia, I'll be pissed. But this is a motorcycle trip, not a fucking walking trip. I'm not out here to hike. I'm out here to burn gasoline. You know, when I see shit like this, all this vegetation staying alive with no help from humans, I think about my houseplants that I cannot keep alive. Why is it so hard? Why buy them? What about the file? Fuck. Alright, let's do this. Here's an information sign. It says here that one giant sequoia can feed a family of beavers for 5,000 generations. Can you believe that? So I'm at a crossroads. Let me show you the situation. I got the Bradley Trail, which is to the South Grove, which is what I want. All right, let's get some things straight. Number one, the Bradley Trail goes to the Bradley Grove. Number two, the South Grove, which I thought is where I was going, is like the furthest one away from civilization. But then over here, we have the who knows what trail. So, what the fuck is over there? I don't know. I'm not gonna find out though, because I don't got the time for that shit. Everything in this forest is giant. Sort of like the giant world in Super Mario Bros. 3. Including this miniature giant spider web. Also, big time regretting bringing my motorcycle jacket with me. This is not a walk. This is a goddamn hike. And I'm burning up. I wish I had changed into a dress or something. You know, the fact that this is called the South Grove leads me to believe that there's a different cardinal direction grove that is perhaps the more famous one and is perhaps a lot more accessible. There is in fact a different cardinal direction grove which is more accessible, and it's called the goddamn North Grove, and it's right at the entrance of the park. Somehow I probably went right past it because I wasn't even looking for a visitor center. I don't enjoy hiking. If I did, this would be awesome, but I don't. I'm a little bit of a dummy. I walked right past this sign a little while ago and didn't even see it, Bradley Grove. Now that I do see it, and I have a look around, yeah, not impressed. I don't regret coming here, you know, spending the time to do this. I'll never do it again. Yeah, whatever. Back to my bike. Time to hit the fucking road. Alright, so I'm just a couple miles up the road from the campsite and big trees, and I'm about to get back onto this twisty highway on my way to Reno. Away we go. Wow, white rocks are... Is that snow? Is that fucking snow? Holy shit. I was really hoping this guy would get out of my way. Like, out.
not here for that. I do have time to go down there. Take a picture. Maybe I should. Alright, I'll pull off.
Definitely gonna look like the tourist that I am. Rolling up here with my goddamn selfie stick. But I don't fucking care. We came, we saw, we got the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's pretty. I didn't go on this trip though to look at lakes, you know what I mean? Fucking spin on the little fucking thing, you fucker. Oh god, I hope this RV isn't going the same direction as I am. Anyway, back to it. I think that goddamn RV did go the way I'm going. Can't believe all this fucking snow on the ground still. It's July what? I don't know. I don't know what the date is. Either this RV doesn't see me or doesn't give a fuck that I'm here. Wow, look at this view. A little alpine roller coaster. Oh, look at this view. What an awesome road. So surely this must be the goal on the River app. It's amazing. I don't think I've ever been on a road like this where it's just one lane for both directions of travel. It's excellently paved, really well maintained. I mean, this thing is smooth. You know, I have time to turn around and do this road again. But I'm not gonna. I think part of this journey that I really like is everything's fresh, you know? I've been on so many roads on this trip that I've never been on before. Oh, pretty. Look at this little lake. Who are you? What's your name? I mean, pump you up for you. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. What a delight. What a treasure. There's a little cabin on the other side of that lake. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm speechless. Wow. Whew. What a rad route. See, this kind of route I would not want to do in a sports car. I mean, I would want to do it if I knew that there were no other cars on the road. Then I would want to do it. Because then I could just drive the hell out of my car and really enjoy the sportsness of it. I would way rather do this on a motorcycle. So I don't think I'll get a sports car again. Now that I think of it. Like on this bike, sensation of speed. I don't have to be going that fast to feel like I'm going fast. I used to ride sport bikes, you know, and I would just get so frustrated on any kind of twisted road because they're just so capable that you'll catch up to cars within a matter of seconds.
Whereas right now, at the pace that I'm going, if something goes wrong, I'm not gonna die. You know what I mean? I might. Oh, there's a truck behind. You're welcome, bro. Up there. Wow. Highland Lakes Road. Wonder if that road is paved. It's at the beach. It did look paved. Look paved, but pretty shitty. Yeah, it's getting after it. Yeah, it's cruising now. He was going. I was going about 30. He was catching me up. Well, this section of road is quite a bit scruffier.
This was the pinnacle ride of my life. Not only that, but it was the only damn thing that mattered. Each mile peeled away like the pages of a burning book, the smoke dancing in my vision, making my eyes water like a little kid that dropped his ice cream cone. The raw pulse of danger coursed beneath it all. The road was a dark temptress, pulling me into her embrace, but I was aloof, coy, playing hard to get. I didn't want to hug her curves too closely. I didn't want to become a statistic. I was in control, and I needed it to stay that way, in command. With every twist, my eyes strained against the limits of reason, reaching farther, searching keener, each turn carving deeper into my soul, each vista unveiling a piece of the sublime. I was an eagle of destiny, riding the winds of destiny, a shark of freedom, hunting the fish of tyranny, like those orca that went crazy and started attacking boats. Yeah, wild. My eyeballs itched to see what lay beyond the next curve, my senses tingling with anticipation. California State Route 4. I'll be back, you old battle axe, you old so-and-so. I'll be back to caress your curves once again. So I just pulled off for a break. I got through just the most amazing ride. I don't want to say it was the best ride of my life, you know, because who knows, they're all so good. But this was just mile after mile of just blowing my mind. I got a lot of footage on the action cam, so you know, hopefully that'll be good for YouTube. It was so much fun. Definitely needed a break though. I was starting to make just stupid mistakes, you know, like shifting wrong and blah blah blah. Anyway, quick break and back to it. So I'm just leaving this town in Nevada, heading back into the mountains to go along Lake Tahoe, which is sort of the slightly longer way to Reno, but the way more fun way into Reno. So I'm wearing my sunglasses while riding, which I've never done before today, because I have the built-in sun visor in my helmet. But I gotta say, first of all, I prefer the shade of my sunglasses. It's just kind of cooler, you know, the more pleasant. And I like how they look on my face. But what I discovered is that it's fucking awesome to have double sunglasses for when it's really bright. Let this guy go. Sorry I cut you off, bro. Yeah, so when the sun is like in front of me like it is now, it's nice to just have this double layer of sunglasses. This is a fun pass. This road is in pretty good condition too. Oh, I'm real happy with today. Just a real nice, relaxed pace. I like these shorter days because I can take my time and not worry about how many miles I gotta do. Next time I plan a trip like this, I'm gonna be more mindful of how many miles, or not so much the miles, but how many hours of riding
Or I think 4 to 6 is good. That gives me plenty of time to fuck around if I want to, or try a different route if I want to. You see me fussing with the camera. You know that I'm riding. If I leave this part of the video, that is. And I think we all know how reckless it is. That sort of thing. And whenever I do shit like that, that's just plainly reckless. Plainly the dumb thing to be doing. I know I get that from my dad. And it really irritates. I get a lot of qualities from my dad, but not all bad. With that one, yeah, I wish I didn't have that tendency. I'm sure with discipline and practice, you know, I can form the habit of not doing stupid reckless shit like that. I mean, in the end, nothing happened, right? I didn't crash. I achieved what I was trying to achieve, which was to just shut the panel on the USB charger. Easy enough, easily done. No harm, no foul, you might say, but super reckless. I know that. What a great ride today has been. You know what day equals a day like today is? Probably... I don't know, actually, today might be the best day so far. Today might be the day to remember. But now that I have a cot, there's no need for a mat. I used it last night just for, I thought maybe it would provide an extra layer of warmth somehow, perhaps. Last night I was fucking freezing. I slept in my motorcycle pants and my rain jacket. I figured my rain jacket, since it's waterproof, is probably pretty probably holds air in pretty well, and I think it did. I think it kept me warmer than if I hadn't worn it, but it sure was uncomfortable to sleep in. I like giving it the beans every now and then, but then I like to slow down to where the wind isn't blasting there. Real ideal speed for me is like 45 to 55. I love it. Wind isn't blowing me around. Going fast enough for cornering, enjoyable. Yep. Hell yeah. The twistiness of the road is electric. With a ride, yeah, this is fantastic. Hell yeah. So, I'm on this weird ass road, reconnecting over here. Sometimes my app takes me off of like the regular ass way of doing something to put me on the quote unquote fastest way of doing something. And it's kind of irritating because sometimes it makes me get lost, or at the very least, confused as fuck. Like, I just went through what's essentially residential neighborhood to rejoin this highway that I was just on. It's on Go Juice. And I'm like, close as fuck. See, there's cars in front of me. Some people are not happy unless you're tailgating the person in front of you. If there wasn't gravel all over the place right here, over. Maybe I'll do it. That fuck is bad.
About an hour outside of Reno, I had to pee really bad, and I ran into some really heavy traffic, and it was like 100 degrees, so I was hot, sitting in traffic, and I had to pee. Not the best end to a day of riding, but it was such an amazing day of riding. Probably the day I remember most clearly. With my own eyes, I mean memory, without help of video footage. And probably the most fun. Of all the routes I rode on this trip, this day's route is the one I most want to do again, and so I probably will at some point. I was excited by the prospect of sleeping indoors that night, and looking forward to having some fun in some shitty casinos in Reno. Well, that'll do it for this episode. The next one is Reno to Redding by way of Mount Lassen. It'll be another relatively short day of riding, which will be for the best, because in Reno I'm gonna drink a fuck ton of Jameson and get a late start the next morning, on account of all the whiskey that I drank in Reno.